Okay guys, I know this video is 2 years old, but it was recommended to me and it looked very interesting, so I thought, hey, why not check it out? Especially when it comes from Larinity, a very talented Guild Wars 2 content creator I've come to enjoy a lot recently. Every video I catch from her channel was an absolute banger, so why this one should be any different? Now that being said, this time, it's about the unwritten rules of Guild Wars 2. And as a WoW player, I think I've experienced some of them myself. But let's hear what she has to say first.
Hello gamers, it's Duality, and today I want to talk about the unwritten rules of Guild Wars 2. The rules where if you break them, it's kind of considered rude, but they're also not really written down anywhere.
First rule is don't be a WoW player. I'm calling it right now, she's gonna say it right out the gate. I mean, if you're a WoW player that came into Guild Wars 2, you know what I'm talking about. Like all four of us know, trust me. You feel that sting whenever you admit that you came from WoW. Ooh, the awkward gaze. Yeah. We feel it, boys. We do.
That's the rules we will be talking about in today's video, to make sure you will never accidentally be rude.
WoW players cannot accidentally be rude. They do it on purpose.
I asked you on Twitter, Discord and YouTube to send me unwritten rules, and I got a lot of responses. The official Guild2 Twitter account even retweeted me. Thank you, Guild2 Twitter. I didn't really have time to write a full script because I've been really busy. Gold. So thank you for doing all the work for me. There's no way I can go through all of your responses in today's video, but I really appreciate every single person who replies. Let's dive in. For raids and strikes, respect the ready check and don't start the fight until everyone is ready. Yeah, don't—
What? I thought that was common sense. But, to be honest, I mean, in WoW you would literally get kicked out of the guild because of that, yeah, obviously.
Don't do this. You know who you are. Ooh, I may have lured. Oh no. Oh no. Oh
God.
no. I may have made a mistake. On the other hand though, if you're going into instance content, respect your team.
Wait, I'll move myself so you guys can read it for yourself. I just noticed I'm a bit in the way. There we go. All good.
It's time. This is kind of the flip side. If you're gonna join like a raid or something, try not to go AFK for a really long time.
Even as a support.
No, Dems, it's bad. Yo, he's gonna make it right now. I'm gonna wait even longer.
I'm making it right now, as we speak.
No.
I am farming the staffs in birth reverse.
It's totally okay if you gotta take a bathroom break or something, but it's kind of rude if you're making people wait a really long time. If you are fully dead, not downed during a meta.
Bro, it's so crazy it happens in MMO too. I literally play Counter-Strike with my friends for fun because, I don't know, I just hate life, I guess. But every single time you start a round, not a game, a round, someone goes AFK for like 10 seconds. Dude, it drives us nuts. Okay, if you ever played Counter-Strike, you know what I'm talking about. It's so crazy to see that people in MMO would make you wait for them. It just, oh god, it's so abhorrent.
Respawn and return to the fight instead of waiting to be rest. I 100%.
People told me about this. I was trying to res people that were like fully dead, and yeah, it takes ages, man. So I do understand it. I thought they couldn't respawn for some reason, but apparently they can, and it doesn't really matter. So interesting decision by ArenaNet, but I guess they want to keep everyone in a fight and actually enjoying the game instead of making it ultra competitive, so I applaud them for that. But, I mean, true, absolutely, this is something I learned myself.
I agree. It takes a really long time to rest somebody that's fully dead, and if you're just running around open vault, that's usually fine. But if you're fighting a big boss, you usually don't want to spend like 20 seconds resing someone. So if you die during a big meta event, just waypoint and run back to the boss. Always help newbies. Always. I think we're pretty good at this.
Oh god, show this to your average WoW guy, please. You seeing them get a conniption, okay? They would literally dissipate in front of your eyes from pure rage because you actually try to make them help new guys. It's crazy. I mean, even Blizzard doesn't try to help new players. I recently covered that on this very channel. It's just so funny to see how kind the Guild Wars 2 community actually is when it comes to new players. Every single question I had, I asked a random guy, like, out in the open, and I got an answer. Some people did tell me, like, dog, check the wiki. And I understand that, I mean, it's the quickest way, but I love the interaction, so I just love asking people, and it's nice when some people do answer. In World of Warcraft, this would never happen. Well, first, because most people won't speak your language, and by your language, I mean literally like English, which is supposed to be universal, like they don't care anymore. But just because people are kind of assholes there. Like, they do not care. Everyone play their own game and that's it.
Be honest. Sometimes we're even maybe a little bit too helpful. I remember when Guilters 2 was first coming to Steam, and there were just so many people in the starter zones waiting to help the new players. I think most new players were maybe...
If this wasn't World of Warcraft, you would have been PvP meat. Okay.
Maybe a little bit intimidated. But it was meant really well. Announce your role when you have to leave in the middle of a run.
The small fries are coming! Hold your battalion! They just get slaughtered, dude. Oh, it's so funny to see the differences between WoW and Guild Wars 2. I love it. Man, I love WoW. Like, don't get me wrong, guys. I know I'm kind of taking a dunk on it, but I love World of Warcraft and I love Guild Wars 2. But it's just funny to see the disparity between the two.
Guild Wars 2's classes are really flexible, so sometimes it can be hard for a commander to...
Not flexible, they lack identity. But flexible is a pretty nice euphemism for that.
tell who left. Did the healer leave or did the DPS leave? So when you're leaving a group, it's kind of nice to say healer out or DPS out.
Yeah.
I once heard...
Because that's actually not clear inside of an MMO, which always weirded me out and I'm completely against it. But guys, I'm not going to reawaken the 10,000-year-old discussion of me fighting with you in the comments about why Guild Wars 2 has no class identity, okay? We had enough of it. I'm gonna make a video on it probably one point and I'm just gonna call it quits. But for now, let's keep it on the back burner, okay? I just know that World of Warcraft in terms of class identity, in my opinion, is vastly superior. But again, my opinion, okay? My opinion.
Heard of somebody who wrote top DPS out. That person was really humble. You always praise me. Written by Palawa Ignatius Joko. Praise Joko.
Oh yeah, I heard this one a lot. I have absolutely no idea what it is about. Don't give me any spoilers. Eventually I'm gonna reach him, obviously.
You don't know what I'm talking about? Just keep playing the story. If someone runs up to you and starts jumping, you start jumping too. This is very true. If you don't do this, the police is showing up at your house.
Dude, this is a universal language of gaming. It's not unique to Guild Wars 2, but 100%.
You will get arrested. Alright, so we're in Lion's Arch and we're gonna randomly jump and see if other people jump too. Literally the first person. When LFG asks for any role other than a DPS, you have to join as DPS and type hi DPS /S. Some of you needed that /S because lots of you are doing this. Wing 4, 9 out of 10, looking for healer. Hi DPS. If an LFG is looking for a specific role, it's kind of rude to join as a different role instead. Many commanders look for the supports first because otherwise you just fill the whole group of DPS players and then you have to kick someone to find support, and that's just kind of uncomfortable. So if you are a DPS player, wait for your turn. Wait until the group is actually looking for DPS players.
Or try to learn any different role than DPS. Like, don't be a Boglamite, okay? Like, I play tank, right? I'm a tank main. You know this about me. But if someone needs me to flex to DPS, which would never happen, obviously, like, I'll do it. Like, 100%. But I love playing tank. Like, tank is great.
Jumping the queue is kind of rude. If
always learn a secondary role.
The squad follows. Actually, one of my first Guild Wars 2 videos that ever got views was exactly that. Nobody knew the map in the Worlds vs. World yet, so everybody just followed the commander and we all died. Don't AFK with an active tag, commander or mentor. Tag down or turn it invisible. It just causes unnecessary confusion. I have definitely done this accidentally, but yeah, just make sure to remove your tag if you're AFK, otherwise people will run towards you thinking that something is happening. If a group says they're gonna do multiple things, actually make sure...
Damn, you can bait a lot of people with that. That actually sounds kind of funny.
You can stick around for those things. As in, don't leave halfway through something like a fractal run or a raid clear if you can help it. Sometimes...
No, just lie that you need to go because something very obscure happened the exact moment you needed it to. Just say that. You're clear. Don't worry, you're absolved of all sin. You did what you need to do, now you need to complete the rest for your group. No, just say, hey, the pizza I've ordered so conveniently just arrived this moment. I gotta go. I'm like, it is what it is, guys. Do that. You're fine. You're golden. Trust me.
Sometimes stuff happens and you gotta leave a group early, and that's totally okay.
Oh no, it's on my mouse pad! No! Not now! Think! It's right over there!
What is that?
It's it's on my mouse! Are you...
Just eat it. Oh shit, it flies. Oh my god. Listen, The moment a roach starts flying, that's when it becomes 10 times scarier, okay? If it's on the ground, it's okay, you can deal with that. Flying? Hell nah. You bring in the flamethrower.
Do try to avoid it when you can. Especially in fractals, it can be really difficult to find people that want to do half the dailies. So if you can help it, do try to help your team complete the whole thing. I don't know if it's a rule, but be yourself because you matter is often something I've felt playing.
By the way, if you want to squish the bugs, always do what I do and carry a toilet paper right next to you. It's on my desk. This is the sole reason I have it, by the way, of course, nothing else.
Go to stew because of how accepting the game, the story, the devs and the community is. But that might be too cheesy. Not too cheesy at all. I couldn't agree more. In this game, we are nice to each other. If you see someone whose fashion you think is amazing, send them a whisper to tell them. Everyone deserves that feeling of completing Fashion Wars 2 Endgame. You can really make somebody's day with this, so if you like someone's fashion...
That's true, I did that. Someone was wearing clothes. No, actually, I met with someone who was following me. I don't know if he's watching this or not, but he was doing a transmog of Snow White. And it looks so good. I told him, like, man, that was fire. Like, holy, that was actually great. But sure, like, this is actually great. I love that. That's a very good tip.
Definitely let them know. You should always give a fancy infusion to them. Don't give a fancy infusion to Demzus. He's always baiting my viewers into giving him stuff. Don't give him stuff. If somebody does the stash bow, emotes and volts volts, that means they wanna 1v1 you. And 9 times out of 10, they will let you res yourself if they down you. Respect the 1v1s in volts volts. There's actually this one specific area in the Alpine borderlands, which is kinda like the dueling area. If you see...
I don't know anything about World vs. World, but I'm so excited of trying it out. I mean, I cannot wait until I actually reach there. It's insane. Because in World of Warcraft, the PvP is the most garbage backstabbing experience ever. You will only get ganked by trolls, but not trolls in real life, like also trolls in real life, but like trolls in games that are rogues, okay? And they will sap you for ages, and I'm talking about Classic, obviously. And that's it, you're doomed. They only 3v1 you and stealth away. Like, that's the entire experience. That's why I play on PvE servers. I just had enough of PvP once. It's garbage. Nobody likes that.
People here 1v1ing each other, they're probably dueling, so you should probably let them be. Have some honor. If someone makes an element,
exactly,
just assume that they are the best players.
WoW players have no honor, man. they never do. They just do what they need to do to humiliate you. And after you're down, they would slash spit on you. Because that's how WoW players roll, okay? It's just, hey, it's the way the cookie crumbles. I guess we're just built different.
They're in the game. I made Elementalist, so I'm okay with this. I don't know if it's still relevant, but don't pick up an Ellie's conjures. Those are my conjures. Don't you dare touch them. In
I don't know what she's talking
that's
about.
Usually fine, but in instance content, don't you dare touch my conjures. I am using those for DPS rotation. You have to hate Bram. I don't make the rules.
Oh, thank God. Oh, yes. The best one so far. Based. Absolutely. Oh, I literally just started Living World Season 1. What a nightmare this guy is. Oh my God. And this is from 2 years ago. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Like, people knew him back in the day too, because the content was literally the first to come out. But it's so crazy. This guy is obnoxious, man. I cannot stand his cringe jokes, his demeanor. Everything about him makes me want to hurl. I just cannot wait until I'm done with Living World Season 1, and hopefully he would be done as well.
Everyone's hating on Bram. Leave him alone. All he did was get drunk and then miss a bow and kick off the Ice Boot Saga. But he meant well. I am #Bram gang. Some bosses you may only want to hit once, or use your one skill so that others can get a chance to hit it. Tag it for looting credit. It's always nice to do this, especially if you're doing something like guild missions where lots of people want to get the tag. If you see the blue bar on, please use your CC skills. 100%.
CC. Oh, we are.
CC, my boy.
Please CC me. Please.
And if you don't know what this means, you should definitely watch my beginner guys video. Dodging is optional. Found the Necromancer main. For some of us...
Or the Guardian main. You just ages that shit up. And that's it, man. I love playing a Guardian.
Dodging is not optional. When making a legendary, ping the components into map chat and then the legendary after crafting. You always have to let Lionheart's map chat know. This is like your moment of fame. This is what you worked for. You don't care about the legendary. You just care about bragging and lines are mapja. Never
Really?
use normal siege blueprints in Worlds vs. Worlds. You can put siege equipment down with regular blueprints or superior blueprints, and the superior blueprints are just much superior. If you use the regular ones, you're just kinda wasting supply. Always use potion for tier 4 fractals, and for CMs always use food and utility items as well. The fractal potions and foods aren't that much of a big deal usually, but when you get to the harder content like raids and tier 4 fractals, they make a big difference. Definitely use them. Don't be shy to ask for help with content.
That's good to know.
Chances are someone in your vicinity also needs to do the same thing. Super true. Also, people in this game tend to be pretty friendly, so teaming up with someone is a great way to make some new friends.
Really? Because in WoW, we just tell them to watch a guide and then we kick them. And then we're surprised nobody new comes into the game. So, I guess, again, we're just built different.
And that was a bunch of unwritten rules of Culture Steel.
Oh, that's it?
I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any thoughts, either drop them in the YouTube comments down below or share them with me on my Twitch stream. I stream.
Yeah, that was a fantastic video. Seems to be the end of it. Obviously, I'm gonna leave a link in the description. You guys should watch it for yourself. Give her a like and a sub. Amazing content creator. It was just such a great video. And to see that disparity between us as like, oh my god. I mean, WoW guys and Guild Wars 2 guys, you know, we have our own thing going. At the end of the day, as someone who plays both games, but is a WoW player, obviously I'm not a Guild Wars 2 player, it's just so funny to see the disparity between us. But at the same time, I'm glad I'm learning about your game, and I'm glad you're learning about mine. That's why I'm doing this, right? So people from different MMOs can learn about each other. That's great. And in the future, hopefully I get to incorporate more MMOs into the sphere. But for now, this was fine. I guess this was it. It was hilarious, man. I cannot wait to actually meet Joko. Everyone is constantly talking about, and I cannot wait for the story of Living World Season 1 to actually get better. Well, not better, probably just to get something else. Because it's so abhorrent right now. It's just horrifying how bad it is. But at the same time, I guess we just have to bide our time and wait until the right opportunity comes, right? We're going to continue the story, and we're going to do it strongly.